On the back of the SBC-1324 is a dual function hex fuzz output jack. You can plug a standard instrument cable into the back of the SBC-1324 and process the hex fuzz sound by itself. When you plug that cable in, it automatically subtracts the hex fuzz sound from the rest of the GR300 circuit, so you have two individual sounds that you can process separately. I'm going to move the cable that I have in the back of the GR300 now over to the individual hex fuzz output. It is really loud. So as you can see, the hex fuzz control in the front panel also controls the amount of output from the hex fuzz signal coming out of the individual output jack. And you can hear how much brighter the hex fuzz sound is, and that's because even with the filter wide open on the GR300, the 24 dB per octave low pass filter is still cutting out some of the very high frequencies, which obviously the hex fuzz sound has a lot of. It's 6 individual hex fuzz pedals on one circuit. Now the output jack is also a dual function output jack, meaning that it can function as an instrument out, which we're using it as an instrument out now. It can also function as an effects loop for the hex fuzz sound only. So I'm going to move the cable back to the GR300. I'm going to crank it back up there. And I have a foot pedal here set up as like a auto wah envelope follower effect. And I'm using a insert cable. One part of the cable is tip ring sleeve, and then it divides into two separate cables. One output is tip, the other output is ring. The tip output is the output from the SBC-1324, and the ring is the return to the GR300. So that sound is the hex fuzz sound being processed by an external effect pedal. If we want to hear that with the GR300, since it's being combined back inside the GR300, here we go. And the GR300 set for an octave down to make it easier to distinguish between the two sounds. Here's just the GR300. And here's both together. And just the hex fuzz sound by itself.